Sure.
You can.
Well, you were saying something about how women do a lot more to get ready for the date. Did you want to
Like
elaborate?
they invest. I don't know. I don't know if anybody can like.
No, yeah.
I agree. I see what you're
Like
saying.
guys,
What?
they get a
What?
haircut, they take a shower.
No.
I wouldn't say that
I
guys
have a question,
don't
though.
invest.
I've got
take a
a
shower?
lot to say about
Better be a
that.
clean
but go
boy.
on. Go on. I've got a
What
lot
do you
to say
guys
about
do?
it.
I would like to know.
What men prepare themselves for years. See, if a guy is asking,
years?
listen. If a guy is asking a girl out on a date and she finds him attractive, she finds him valuable, he's got confidence, he's got game, all that kind of stuff, and she says yes to going on the date with him, he prepared himself to become that kind of man for years in advance. All you have to do as a woman is just show up to the put on your makeup and just show up to the date. The guy has to work on his career to be able to take you out to a nice dinner. If you're into fit guys, he's got to spend years in the gym working on his physique. He's got to make something of himself so that he's successful and has confidence. There's years of work that go into it beforehand. It's not like the guy just.
There's guys that just take there's guys that don't have a crazy career. There's guys that don't have a crazy body that ask girls on dates. So.
Yeah, for sure. But if you want, if you're a guy who wants like a really high value, very attractive woman, like it's a different story, you know. And a woman like that is gonna want to doll herself up and want the guy to pay for the date. But there's work that goes into that.
I have a question though, kind of related to this. So, do women wear makeup for men?
No, we do it for ourselves.
Oh,
to make
but when it comes to
feel pretty,
so
right?
Hold on. So women don't wear makeup for men, but men need to pay for first dates because you wear makeup.
I didn't.
But you
say,
don't do it for the man. But he has to pay for it even though you don't do it for him?
We're not I mean, can anybody do you wear makeup for men?
I would say yeah. I wear not just for men, but for myself.
Grid One
We'll come back to
Motorsports
that.
donated $100. Men, do not to make bad investments of time, effort and money. With the modern non-traditional women there can be no first dates. Meet at a social event such as cars/coffee or a trip to the range.
Yeah.
Get to know her and see if she is playing you.
Yeah, thank you, good one. Appreciate it.
Based comment. Very good input, bro.
Go ahead.
I think I would be lying if I said I didn't wear makeup for men. I would say I wear makeup to look pretty for other people. So, I mean, yeah, wearing makeup for men.
Yeah, I wear makeup for the men on
Into the mic, please.
I wear makeup for all of you men.
Is that a sarcastic
No, it's
comment?
dead
or-
serious. I gotta cover up these underbags.
No, but generally speaking though, when you wear makeup,
But when you feel pretty, you have a better day. Or
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I see what you're saying. Also, I do wear it for myself because
Yeah.
I feel pretty.
Both.
But to say I don't wear it for other people to think I'm pretty, I feel like that's
Yeah.
I think both.
But what
I do
he
for
was
both.
saying was
No.
for the date you. What
Well,
did
if
you
I
say?
understood you guys correctly, you're like, yeah, the guy should pay for the first date. I'm putting on makeup and getting ready for
I
this.
didn't say makeup. I just said girls also invest in themselves to, look good for that
different
date.
ways.
I'm not saying it's.
Is it a different investment than they would make on a daily basis, though?
Do you do anything extra when you go on a date, or
yes. I would say I do.
some
yes.
girls buy outfits, some girls
yeah.
want to fix their
I mean,
nails.
that's
I bought
on
a new
you, though.
outfit.
You
and
don't?
stuff,
I do
yeah.
not. No.
that's on you.
Oh.
I would say I have.
How much
definitely
does
before.
a fraction
got
of
it.
the
So what do you
makeup?
do when you get ready for a date?
Just like what I would do if I was going to meet
You're way too far from the mic. Has that been the case the entire show?
No.
Okay.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
No, just anything that I would do if I were meeting some friends for dinner or something of that sort. If I was going to a business meeting, I do the exact same thing. So yeah, I
but
do
you
put
would wanna
effort.
make sure
I do
that
put
you're-
effort into my appearance. I'm not denying that, but I don't do anything different on I don't buy things specifically for the date. I already have the
Yeah,
things that I use, the
need.
material items that I would use for that date. I already have them. I don't buy them specifically
I would
for
say
that
most
date.
women do buy stuff, though. I think.
You do more to yourself than you would sitting at home alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
And
Okay.
going out to the grocery store or something.
But I mean, if you were going to work or going to class or meeting up with your girlfriends or something, would you?
I think it would still
put
be
on-
more for
you'd-
most
Yeah.
women.
I
Like,
do
Yeah.
more for a date than friends or work
Okay.
or whatever.
For
What if
sure.
I told you as a guy, me personally, I detest makeup. Maybe a little bit of eyeliner is fine. I don't like women who wear makeup. If I said, you know what, you can have a pass. You don't have to wear makeup. And I've actually done this. I've said, you know what, you don't need to wear makeup with me. I don't give a fuck.
I wouldn't wear makeup.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't
Yeah.
wear
My ex
makeup.
didn't let me wear makeup. I never
Don't
wore
bother
makeup.
wearing makeup. I don't.
Yeah.
Don't wear perfume. I don't like perfume either.
Yeah, I
No
wouldn't wear
perfume.
I wouldn't do it.
Wait, I have a question for you though. If let's say conceivably the guy spent more money on his appearance in some way than the woman, should the woman now pay for the first date? Like, let's say I did something special.
Crazy,
Or,
like a tux or.
should the woman now pay for the date if I spent more money?
I mean, if
Getting
he's,
ready? What if it's like, okay, here's the scenario. Metrosexual dude who's like gets his fucking eyebrows down and shit, gets a brand new fresh fucking haircut, exfoliates, I don't know what the fuck these guys are doing.
Exfoliate. Y'all should all exfoliate. All
versus
men
like
should
a
exfoliate.
spiritual chick who's kind of like spiritual and doesn't wear makeup and
Doesn't shave her armpits.
just doesn't put a lot of effort.
how are
She's
they gonna
no
go on a
deodorant.
date if they're two
Huh?
different people? I don't know.
Let's say they like each other. Who should pay?
I mean, isn't the guy always? Isn't the guy usually
Usually what?
like pursuing?
I mean, this
the
guy's
girl?
metrosexual and she's crunchy. She's pursuing him.
Oh my gosh.
Then if she asked him on the date, then yeah, she should
I feel
pay.
like again, you can kind of read
Here.
the vibes before this even happens.
Do you think women wear makeup for men?
I think women wear makeup to fit in with other women, but some women wear makeup to look good for men. It's like like a bird with colorful feathers. It's kind of like to attract a mate. It's just
I think, what do you guys think about this? What if we just totally got rid of makeup so that you wouldn't have to compete with other women? So it would just lower, because I feel like it's a game of almost one-upsmanship. It's a competition.
Yeah, always.
Like, oh, other women are wearing it, so now I need to out of necessity, I must also be on this
And
in the
there's, like,
same
new trends.
in the same way with sports, right? You have these athletes who will start doing steroids. Now all the other athletes feel like in order to compete, I too must now
Yeah.
do steroids. So when you think about that shit,
I would be down for the no makeup. Like honestly,
let's get
if
rid
you
of
would've-
fucking makeup.
If you would have texted us
Yeah.
and been like, "I don't want makeup on the podcast," I honestly would have been fine with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I never wear
wore
makeup.
for this show.
Maddie
Yeah, I never wear
donated
makeup.
$100.
Thank you,
I
Maddie.
believe in wives submitting to their husbands. My ex-BF demanded complete submission. Do men, godly men, expect complete submission before marriage? Is it even right? God talks about submission in the context of a marriage. No? Panel's thoughts?
I'll take this first. No, it's not right for a boyfriend to expect complete submission from a woman. Complete submission is something, biblically speaking, that is exclusively reserved for marriage. If you have a boyfriend who's expecting complete submission from you, who's referencing the Bible, that's not
Bender the
that's not
offender donated
justified.
$99. Women wearing makeup is equivalent to a man renting a Lamborghini. Both are temporary, give a false sense of confidence, and are used to attract the opposite gender.
Okay. I like that. That's a pretty decent one. I think when it comes to the whole makeup thing, I think you kind of have to pick a lane though. So women constantly say that they don't wear makeup for men. They don't do the various things that they do to improve their physical appearance. They don't do it for men, but frequently use these things that they do to improve their appearance, or when it comes to wearing makeup, as pretext, as she just did, for justifying why men should pay for first dates. So I feel like you got to pick a lane. Either women don't wear makeup for men, or they do.
Fair.
Good talk. Okay.
I think whether they're conscious of it or not, they do.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
question.
There's
no
a comparison that women put on each other, and you might be doing your makeup to look like a certain person that you aspire to be or embody. Like a lot of people choose celebrities that they may somewhat resemble, and they try and emulate that type of look that they might have, but ultimately it is to one up other women so that you get attention from men.
Yeah.
Yeah, I this is like honestly a silly conversation to me. I've noticed when women hang out in groups alone, not around other guys, hair's up, sweatpants on, no makeup, nothing like that. They go out in public, makeup. If there were no dudes where they were going out in public, they might wear a little bit. But when there's dudes, you know, they do all the work. Like it's not a question. I feel like you even said it at the end of your whole spiel. I was like laughing to myself a little bit because you were like, yeah, you know, like even if I'm hanging out with my girlfriends, like, you know, like we'll put on a little bit of makeup, whatever. And then at the end of it, I can't remember how you put it. You were like, it's like a mating strategy, you know, like a peacock with its feathers, you know. It's like it is a mating strategy for the opposite sex or
but,
whoever you want to attract.
Most people aren't like conscious of it; they do it subconsciously.
No, but just because it's not a conscious action doesn't mean it's any less true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A man's face is his autobiography, and a woman's face is her work of fiction.
Oh, that is a brutal quote.
Okay, that's aggressive. Who is that from?
What?
Man?
That's a brutal
What do you
quote.
mean? It's true.
Who's
It's
that from?
brutally
It's true.
What does your autobiography say about you, Brian?
Yeah.
What do you mean? My autobiography?
You said a man's face is his autobiography. What does your autobiography say about you?
I broke my nose in fucking junior varsity wrestling in high school.
Is that a true story?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know whether a part of your biography
That's a no.
is a true story?
No, that's a true story.
Oh, that is?
No,
You weren't so sure about it a second ago.
I was on the JV wrestling squad
Oh, congrats.
in fucking
Yeah.
high school.
What an achievement.
And I broke my
man.
nose. Good talk.